And we're back. Now in the city of Jakol, courtesy of our Black Chocobo. And I'm here at the item shop because there's shenanigans afoot, not the least of which is a piano!
Mm-hmm.
Bart's is actually pretty good. You only made one mistake there. Way to go, buddy. You have come join us. The other side of the screen, quit talking and dance. One more time! Ah, joke's on you. I don't have legs. I'm a Snek. That was amusing. Kids today are their foolhardy sense of adventure. What you got? Pub is always full of adventurers hoping to strike it rich and find treasure in the caves up north of here. Golly, sure sounds like there's adventure in them dark caves. Alright, so...
Big adventure? No. Just regular type.
They're into Istri Falls. Everyone's saying they're huge and the view is breathtaking. I want to go. We will be going later. Way to East Coast Crescent Island. Ever heard of it? Really shaped like a crescent. How ingeniously appropriate. Patting yourself on the back a little hard there, Sweenix. Alright, so what I really came to Jakol for is over here. Oh, well, more than one thing. But, specifically this, because it's an elemental blade that's also pretty decently strong. It's not too bad at all. Also, we can get a katana, but we are not getting samurai, so it's not actually going to do us any good.
Yeah. When are we gonna... Are we ever gonna show off the Traces Stupidos?
Oh, that could be fun. I'd be down for that. I don't know. You put that back on, young lady. Put your mantle back on.
Ferris, what do your elf eyes see?
You can just slide down the waterfall just for funsies. No real purpose in doing that, but it makes me laugh, so...
There are certain areas that you can get to that you would have to kind of go through things like that.
Yep.
And otherwise you wouldn't be able to get.
I mean, the game definitely encourages a sense of hardy exploration. You are actively encouraged to, mash your face into every object you encounter to see what you can do with it.
As opposed to later games where, oh no, you can't leave, there's a giant dragon! Also...
It's a cutscene.
You
don't actually fight the dragon, it's just a cutscene.
Also, it turns out that you're like, this is the entirety of the world. The entire world is just Space Detroit. And then it's like, JK, this is Disc 2. You can go to the rest of the world. Why did you think that the entirety of the world was just Space Detroit? That's weird. You're weird. And I'm like, Final Fantasy, stop trying to gaslight me.
Why are you messing with our expectations like that? Why you gotta be like that, man?
Yes.
So, with new armament in hand, we can mosey on.
With new armament in hand. Ah, and we're still hit with the BO.
Oh, and it causes sap. Thanks, game.
Oh. I for one am glad that sap isn't really a thing in 6, because holy cow, every other
technically
enemy...
is, but it's nowhere near as common.
Yeah.
Like there's a few things that cause it, but 5 really, really like sap. I actually kind of forget what the deal with this place is, so we're just gonna poke our head in and see what happens.
This reminds me of a later dungeon in Final Fantasy VI. You know, the one where you can collect coral.
Oh, yeah.
And if you have enough coral, you can bring it to a certain area and fight an optional boss.
Yep. I think Incisor is like, it's like 90% chance to do like almost next to no damage, and then it has like a really small chance of doing a super huge critical hit.
Oh, okay.
I think that's how it works. I could be misremembering. Wow. You know, the Berserker can be underwhelming at times, but when it does its job, it really does its job. I think I'll take some free potions, given how many of those I go through. We're just gonna keep getting gnawed at by squirrels. Okay, I know there's a gimmick to this area, I just don't remember what it is because it's been so long. As I recall, it's not much of anything that our classes can use. So I think we'll just mosey for now and get on with the plot. Remember, gang, no matter... Oh no, that's bad, that's bad. Oh, good. Okay, Skull Eater is not a joke. It has like a super version of Incisor that will just kill you dead. It is a lethal joke enemy, basically. So, bonds are always a bit of a dicey gamble. You want to kill them as fast as possible, because if you don't, they explode, and that's just a bad time for all involved. Really good, we're the same level as them. That simplifies matters. Or we were the same level as them. Well, it was enough for us to get out of here. Anyway. Oh, right. We need to go back and talk to Sid and Mid. Because we kind of immediately lost the convenient steamship they went greatly out of their way to procure for us. Sorry about that, guys. Darndest thing happened, really. Hey, you're back. Sid, we found Crescent Island, but the fire-powered ship sank. Oh, so? Whatever, we'll just build a new one. More importantly, we learned the whereabouts of King Tycoon. They took that really, really well. There's rolling with the punches, and then there's just being completely inflammable. What? His part in Karnak, and he's entering the desert of Shifting Sands. Shifting Sands? It's almost like we should take the F out of there because of how that desert treats the player. It's the desert to the west of here, where the sand flows like water. Hence the name. They say that beyond the dunes is the town of Ruin, but no one can even enter the desert to find out, let alone cross. If no one can enter the desert, how did the king manage to do it? Good question. We may be able to locate another energy emission from the Wedawu. Witnesses claim to have seen him floating in midair. Floating? Father. Then what kind of weird voodoo magic crap is your dad up to? Come on, it's not like we're getting any closer to that desert by sitting around here. Doesn't matter how close we get to it if we don't know how to get in. You afraid of some sand, old man? I'm sure we'll figure something out once we see it. I hate sand. It's coarse and rough. Let's check it out.
Long game. Long game, Professor.
Oh, yeah. That's a maybe. So, I believe...
That would be Phantasy Star.
Well, obviously. No one wants to go to the desert planet. Yeah, that axe being able to ignore defense can have its upsides. I probably could have... You know what? We actually should heal while we have an opportunity, because what's about to happen could be very dangerous depending on how it works out. And you guys will see what I mean. That's the main dungeon. We want the healing area. Thank you.
Oh, are we about to go to the Shifting Sands?
We are. Pray, return to the Shifting Sands.
Oh, no.
Because, you see, this next bit can be very unforgiving to first-time players. I picked up a particular tool that will help us a great deal here, but, yeah, let's just say we're going to start off with a bang.
Let's just say that I might have, you know, shot poor Snek in the foot by giving him Berserker.
Maybe. That kind of depends on how quickly we can get the battle dealt with.
You know, this is kind of a case of, you know, sorry, Professor, but sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I kind of suspected that was the next thing you were going to say. Call it a hunch. Call it knowing Ditaku for more of my life than not knowing him.
Oof. Oh, that makes me feel old.
I think I just casted old on Ditaku.
Oh, level 2. Oh, old. Oh, I need to eat a pony. But at least I'm a gun tank now. Or wait, no, I'm not a gun tank. I'm
a gun tank.
Yeah. At least I'm a Zeong now. And then we go to the secret area and we find 2 ghosts and they're like, the monster was out. And we're like, oh man, we gotta go somewhere else.
I knew this would be a hopeless endeavor. Says the guy whose crystal attribute is hope. Wait, I didn't know until the fat lady sings. The orchestra hasn't even started tuning up yet. We'll build a bridge. It's a little risky, but you guys are all about danger, right? How it works is we use this bell to call the sandworm, and then you guys waste it. There's your bridge. Not the most sophisticated of methods. You aren't that sophisticated of a guy. You're all set, we'll call the sandworm.
Gonna need an S enough for that burn.
Yeah, seriously. If you use any magic on sandworm, you'll be sorry. Good luck. Here goes. They are incorrect in one very, very particular way. Also, that warning is more useless than you might expect. So, welcome to Sandworm. Oh my god, our Berserker actually hit it correctly. So, here's how it do. Every time you hit one of the holes around him, he counters by having your health. Now, the thing with Berserker, I don't know if this is true in the Pixel remasters, but I know for a fact in the original game, the way it works mechanically is there's actually 6 holes. Just that one of them is swapped out for Sandworm at all times. So there's 3 holes empty, 3 holes with Sandworm, and the game just loads what it needs to load. Berserker is so stupid it can hit holes that aren't loaded, and can actually have only a 1 in 6 chance of hitting Sandworm. Now, it's entirely possible that the Pixel Remaster corrected this glitch. The reason Aqua Rake pretty much just incinerated Sandworm is because it has a ×8 damage multiplier against desert-dwelling enemies, which Sandworm is. That's why I just chose not to fight him, because blue magic is amazing. Now you can get into the desert.
Yeah, sadly we can't really get the really, really good magics until the second world, though.
Sad, but true. Sid, mid, take care of the black chocobo while we're gone, okay? Good luck! Take care. Plus, I wouldn't use stuff like level 5 death anyway. That's just a little too cheesy for my liking.
Says the guy who has never played Etrian Odyssey.
Well, no, I have played Etrian Odyssey. I'm well familiar with the utility of insta-killing enemies. So, the gimmick here is pretty much what it looks like. You slide on sand, the sand takes you places, and you generally hate your time spent here.
You know, I understand now why you dislike this area. You want to know why?
Why is that?
Because these are basically, this is effectively an ice puzzle.
I mean, basically, yes. It's exactly what it is. One master at first strike, which raises the opportunity for preemptive strikes. Which I believe takes it from, like, 1/8 to 1/4. It's still pretty significant.
Mm-hmm. You know, the thing that really, I always remembered these enemies, and you want to know why?
Why is that?
Because Noodle, when he first saw them, he's like, ah, yes, desert beavers. And now whenever I look at them, I'm like, I can't unsee it. They look like beavers.
Yeah, like evil beavers, but I get that idea. Again, when Berserker does its job, so worth it. When Berserker doesn't do its job, which is most of the time, it's very frustrating. So we're trying to get to the front of the pyramid, and I kinda remember the general path it wants me to go on. Hey, here we are. That actually was easier.
And we're here too. Now you need to fight against the giant Lalafell, demonic statue. Ooh. You can only kill it if you kill its head. Ooh.
Or throw
Ask
Gil
you
at
on
it.
you. Ooh.
The Gil Toss destroys Lalafell instantly. Gil Toss kind of kills everything instantly.
I'm still waiting for Giltos to be added to 14.
It's locked. It's almost like the game's foreshadowing something.
This isn't a 4 shadow, it's like a 5 shadow.
I mean, yeah. Were you guys expecting something? There's nothing here. Yet. Huh? What did he mean by that, guys? What did he mean by that? Yet. Speaking of sap, that spell does, I believe, always set damage at 60 HP each and inflict sap on everyone. Why? Because. Little things like that are not an issue if you have a non-variant party. If you have a variant party, well, things can get very, very complicated, as you've seen. Let's see. We want this one. And this one. Oh, good. That's just what we need. Wasting our time changing rows at this point is just kind of a waste, so we're just going to destroy them like this. Tier 14. Please turn Blue Mage into a real job, instead of what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's not a real job. But we all know that won't happen.
Nope.
If you're wondering how severe the difference in attacking from the front and back row can be, attacking from the front row can be 2 to 3 times stronger than attacking from the back row. It's quite a thing. That's why it's actually a really big part of a strategy, and especially from the Super Nintendo generation going forward. Okay. As I recall, we are... yeah, I really wish Ninja had better vitality. It pretty much has, like, less HP than our caster classes. Ninja is at its element in the back row, but its weapons that thrive there are not super common. That does not help. You have to get your free cheap shot in and run away. I see how it is. Yeah, when you first get to this leg of the game, even if you're not in a variant run, it can be kind of difficult to cope with.
Mm-hmm.
So, I hope you came well prepared, because again, you can't buy high potions until you're in the second leg of the game. We're not in the second leg of the game yet, spoiler alert.
Nope.
Good grief. Oh, good. Don't even remember what this guy's gimmick is.
He steals your picnic baskets.
Oh, well, obviously. I think he's just a meat wall of an enemy. I'll take it for antidote, though.
Definitely not smarter than the average bear.
Oh, by the way, the shifting sand still counts as you taking steps as far as random encounters are concerned. This is not Mega Man Battle Network. That does not get put on hold. You know, the Ninja Laxon's vitality, it makes up for in speed. Tell you what. Alright. I think if we head south from here is where we actually need to go. I confused it with a moment in the game where we do come back to that pyramid. See, all going as it should, that fight's not tough at all. It's just, you know, as it should. Let's see, looks like the sand is flowing. Gotta get it in there one more time, am I right? Yay! At last, we have crossed the desert successfully, and my pain can now end. Did I say end? I meant just begin. I believe Bomb is weak to ice, not water, but that attack is strong enough to split the difference. Oh yeah, this place. The town that doesn't actually have a name, and Squeenix thought it'd be cute and name it Gone in the remakes. In the original game, it was the Ruined Town. Guess it's that town of ruins that it's talking about. Let's go find your magical levitating father, because we have a no small number of questions for him. Now, why would they do something macabre and name a ruined town Gone? Modern Squeenix remains a mystery. Like, why does Nomura keep getting work? No one knows. Did you see? King Tycoon, perhaps?
You know, the only thing I can think of is them going, you know, he was the one who helped with Final Fantasy VII, and he made Kingdom Hearts, and everyone's like, oh, Kingdom Hearts is good. Never mind the fact that, you know, the actual, like, numbered Kingdom Hearts are, you know, so spaced out, you could kill a pony in the amount of time that it takes to get another one.
But Kingdom Hearts 3 was supposed to launch on the PS2.
Mm-hmm.
Really helps put things in perspective when you realize it was 2.5 console cycles later. Father, Papa. Lol, fooled you. You are to die.
Lol. Lol, Labao.
XD.
Evil will always win because good is stupid.
That
Spaceballs is really good.
It really is. Ferris, I knew it. You really are my sister. I'm sorry. I wasn't sure I should tell you. I wasn't even certain myself. Ferris, then well, if I can't go around, I will just have to go through the hole in the fourth wall. Where are we?
Yeah, Gallus is about to do something that's pretty wild.
What a strange place. What happened to the old man? He's not here? Must have gotten separated when we fell. Maybe okay, he's a tough old cuss. I'm sure I'll run into him soon again later. Come on, let's get going.
I can almost hear him in the wind.
Right here, you dumb kid. Wait, one cotton picking minute. That was an awful quick decision to ditch me. Yikes, sorry. Yep, and we are now in the ruined city. What ruined city? It's not gone, I'll tell you that. What is this? In fact, it's actually much more interesting than that.
Lahi!
Indeed, Lahi. Golly, that island sure looks familiar. Like we were there earlier or something. Then, I mean, Final
Fantasy you find
player as well.
Look an entire civilization of bunny girls.
Yep. Oh, those weren't even considered at this point. Everyone was just a human. I don't think non-human party members were a thing till 6.
I don't think so. I mean, unless you count... I don't know, are we counting Lunarians as human?
They're human enough. At least they were nice enough to return him to his natural habitat. East-west, home is best, even if you're a chocobo, huh? Snek should be thrilled, doing above and beyond the Call of Duty. Ooh, that was close. I believe that was a warp device. Must have fallen in disrepair and activating it caused something to snap. Now, it is dungeon time. I will push all the random buttons. Why? Because I do not care for my fellow man's well-being.
F the world. What an odds situational question to ask. I think I too will indeed F the world. Beep.
Seems like it would be a missed opportunity not to. Might as well top off after that dastardly desert.
Ah, boat murdered. You were definitely a thing.
Which is funny, as it was big enough that even Toady commented on it. And he's like, I don't remember the elephants being that bloodthirsty. This is... Hey, it's the fire-powered ship, but I thought it sank. What's that ship over there? Propellers on a boat? What's up with that? Almost like some kind of air ship. Sid, mid. Now, Snek, Lena, Ferris, Galif, what are you guys doing here? I think that's our line. Where'd you guys come from? We rode the Black Choco back to Crescent Island. And all of a sudden a hole opened up beneath our feet. Wait, so we're underneath Crescent Island? That explains the fire-powered ship being here. This place was built by the ancients. And this propeller ship. Maybe we should ask Grandpa about that. Where'd he go? Hi. Hot diggity dang, this thing is mind-blowing. Hey, Sid, don't bother me, sonny. If I tighten this, adjust this, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Voila! That should do it. That should do what? That should get this ship moving.
That should activate the rumble feature.
That activates Mode 7 mode. This thing is amazing. Sid, what is this thing? Isn't it obvious? It's an airship. I've only ever seen pictures and old texts. I can't believe I'm getting to use one in the flesh. Well, you know what I mean. What's all that? Something's dragging us down. Creeping crawdads. Some monster's got a death grip on the ship's hull. Lol. Lamau. It's just Crayclaw. This guy is not a big deal. Like, at all. Lol. Lamau. XD. Etc. Like I said, this guy is not a big deal at all. Looks like an overgrown lobster just got served. With cheese biscuits and mashed potatoes. Just absolutely not what they were saying originally, but let's ignore that because, you know, lobster is delicious.
Yeah.
I'm more of a crab guy, if we're being honest, but damage to the ship was minimal. You can use parts of the fire-powered ship to make the airship good as new. Sid. If you're going to thank me, I don't need to hear it. We'll stay here and search for clues about the Earth Crystal. Skies are yours. Now get out there. The Dark Warlock X-Death. You must prevent him from returning. All that's left is the Earth Crystal. And the game will definitely end there. Yep. No point dawdling. Let's go.
No, this is an SNES, Final Fantasy. It's going to end with us fighting God on the moon.
So, now, even high mountains pose no threat to us. We can fly above it all and go anywhere in the world we want.
Yeah, because the ancients be ballin', yo.
The ancients knew what was up. Also, this is the fastest way of getting around.
It's airships, obviously.
Yep. As you see, we can very quickly cover a lot of ground. Also, for the people who have been paying attention, this little area here used to have 4 stones in it, and now it only has 1. Almost like it's trying to warn us about something. Isn't that interesting, class?
Wow, that sure is great.
It is. It is. So, now that we
I do wish to be observant.
I'm sorry, what?
I do wish to be observant.
Being observant is a way of life.
I'm sorry, did you?
Thought you said something about a serpent, and I'm like, we're not there yet, dude. Calm down.
No. No, I was just... No.
Yep, you're just supposed to fly around a bit and then kind of go over to where we teleported from. What's going on? Look, the town. The ruined town. Which is actually... Lahi. So, if you're going, Snek, what was that? Well, you're in good company. Because the game hasn't really talked about it up to this point.
No, they talk about the people that made it, but I mean, yeah, they never really were like, hey guys, did you know there was like a floating city?
You'll talk to
like
Sid about this.
Airships and, you know...
In a literal actual flying city.
Airships and, you know, like a giant laser cannon defense grid.
Sid, we got an issue here. Yes, we're well aware. We saw what happened to the ruins with a telescope. It means the Earth Crystal is way up there in that flying pile of rubble. The ancient Ronkans amplified the Earth Crystal to make their own town float. Once they realized amplifying the crystal caused it to shatter, they stopped the machine. Shake a leg, miscreants. Somebody's turned the machine back on. It couldn't be. You don't think that father... Never. He would never do such a thing. How are we supposed to get that high? But this, adamantite, you can use it to reinforce the ship so you can reach higher altitudes, but we'll need to find some first. That's simple enough. The meteorite I came here in, I remember seeing a pocket of adamantite and the rock inside. Are you sure? Calling me a liar? Of course not, just that your memory's still kind of spotty, right? Pish posh, adamantite part is clear as day.
As opposed to in Final Fantasy IV, where this was going to be one of your beloved 1 out of 256% drops.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Getting the pink tail because of that one weird dwarf that's like, I love animal tails.
Yeah, feels bad, man. It's a good place as any to start. Let's go check it out. We'll stay here and get everything prepared. You guys hurry up and bring us that adamantite. Luckily, with the airship, getting there is quite simple.
Yeah, it's not really that big of a deal.
Yep, and there are 3 meteorites in our world at present. The nearest one is Tycoon's. So we'll just walk on in, like we own the place. And because we have 2 princesses in our party, technically, we do.
Look, it's Lavos.
It's around here, I'm sure of it. It's right inside. So for absolutely no reason, I cannot save in here. Crap. Well, it is what it is, boys. There it is. How about that? Pretty sharp memory, huh? Says the amnesiac. Wait, are you mocking me?
Never mind the fact that you've been fighting adamantoises this whole time, and the entire thing with adamantoises is they have adamant in their shells.
Actually, we have not fought an adamantoise. We've been fighting green tortoises. Something in here with us. Watch out! The only reason I'm making that distinction is because this is the adamantoise.
An evil Squirtle.
Yep. So, this dude has crazy physical resist. So, first off, I'm going to see if I can make him a little more manageable with some flash. Crap, I was really hoping that would stick. As I recall, his magic defense is not as big. Yeah, that's workable. Alright, Elfin Mantle saves the day. Yeah, we're just gonna focus on attack. Yeah, it's still not too bad.
I find it amusing that the Warrior of Wind is just using wind attacks.
Checks out, right?
Mm-hmm. Wait, did Lena just use a potion?
No, I used a potion on her.
Oh. Let's say, wait, is the
Yeah,
Berserker
no.
that intelligent?
Sadly, no. This is not an option. Oh, he has magic evade. That's gonna complicate things. Especially because Galuf is slowly dying over there. Alright. Berserker came through for us on that. Not too bad.
High physical defense, he says. Berserker show. Berserker show you are.
Alright, now we can clear out.
One tortoise shell.
I mean, you only killed one turtle. What do you want?
It was a big turtle, okay?
It's not like Monster Hunter where you get like 5 tails off a creature that only has 1. While we're out and about, we're gonna heal up. For free, of course. Because why settle for less?
For you, it's free. For anybody else, though, they gotta pay.
They gotta pay up. It's not like inns in Final Fantasy V are particularly pricey. I think in the first leg of the game, the highest is 50 gold. I don't care what you babies in your gills say about the subject matter. It's been GP since Final Fantasy 1.
Dosh currencies, cash monies.
Platinum diamonds.
For $599, you can get 13 platinum diamonds.
Oh man, they must be having a sale. We got the adamantite. Quick, give it here so we can upgrade the ship. Snek, you guys take a break. Yeah, joke's on you. We already did.
Can do, good buddy. Benny Hill intensifies.
Little audio gag here. Weird, I dreamt the airship was already finished. Rise and shine, it's done. Yikes, you work fast. When you take off, press the confirm button. You can choose to fly higher with the up arrow. So we can go to the floating ruins now? Technically, yes, but take a look gander at this. Floating city is protected by a robust defense system. If you don't disable it, you won't be able to enter. According to this book, the cannons are really powerful. We have to go, no question about it. I don't even see the worry. What's a couple of overblown pop guns against the likes of us? Sid, Mid, thanks for all your help. Now, let's go get the crystal before it's too late.
You know, I'm gonna let this next part be a
Be a
surprise.
surprise for you all, because they're really understating how complicated the situation's about to get.
Well, to be perfectly honest, this is another case of Ditaku kind of screwed you over. I don't know why I'm speaking about myself in the third person.
Well, okay. Here's how it be. This is essentially a boss fight, but it's a boss fight we cannot do until we've done a few extra steps first. So, let's ascend and size up the situation, shall we? So, as you can see, there are these 4 nodes. These 4 nodes need to be destroyed before we fight the actual boss fight. These nodes can come in 2 configurations, and one of them is going to be a little easier on us than the other one is. But it's all random luck, so let's do it.
And I was about to say, this is not nearly as bad as the other, as as I recall.
The upside is that they are weak to lightning, which will make a big difference in how this goes.
Maybe they're staffed entirely by dinosaurs.
Entirely possible. Also, it seems that we have the level multiplier for Goblin Punch. And Flamethrower is a blue spell that we can learn. So, I'm going to back off. If you're wondering why I flew above Licks before I flew up to there, it's because it puts you back where you were when you return. Meaning, we can cheese this a little bit by being able to heal between each fight. It's not a particularly noble or brave way of doing things, but it is an efficient one, and I'm more the latter than the former.
We're heroes. Also, we need to be T's friend, so...
That's right. It is important to befriend the siblings Plugum. So, now that we are back to full strength, we can destroy the next node. But since we've already started on the right-hand side, I guess I'll just continue attacking it.
Well, you know, it's better to kill Dexter than Sinister.
That is true.
Rocket launcher! Is missile actually a,
I forget. It might be.
I was like, I don't remember if it's a thing in... Oh, no. In this one or in Breath of Fire.
I really don't remember what the deal with the rocket launchers is. I just know that the flamethrowers are much easier to deal with. Well, that's a step in the right direction. Oh, I was really hoping that was fatal. Actually, I think that's a percentile damage attack. And also has a chance of inflicting confusion, which is why it did not do that to Lena. Oh yeah, Missile is indeed a blue spell. Again, we're going to back off. No sense chipping into our potion cache.
Because we all know that, you know, monsters clearly, you know, are heavily invested in the, you know, long-range strategic guided missile weapon system tech tree.
Obviously. Blue magic is already kind of an anomaly to begin with. So now that we've gotten both blue spells that we can get from this, generally we'll be more lucky if we get the flamethrowers. But I'm pretty confident I can handle it no matter what. This is why I stocked up on Thunder Scrolls in no small part.
What, we can't get wave motion cannon?
No, sadly. Yep, Missile is mechanically the same as the spell Quarter. Ooh, these things are tanky. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Getting Lena's health quartered was not my idea of fun, so we're going to heal one more time. God, it's taking you 4 days to get into Ronka. What's wrong with you? You know,
We have to get God and anime on our side.
obviously. Alright, this should be a little easier for us, at least. Upside is, having gotten Flamethrower, we now have easy access to fire magic, which a blue mage has been hurting for a while. Okay. Alright. So you think we're in the clear? We are not. So much for their defenses. Wait, what's that? You had to go and taunt them. That is the soul cannon. Cripes, look at the size of it. Because there's one last thing to take care of. Yes, it's called going back to the inn and healing because, oh my god, I hate this fight. Yeah, there's kind of a lot of these things when you have a berserker in your party where you really need to stop and take stock of your situation.
Yeah.
Also, even though it's a machine, the soul cannon is not weak to lightning. Or at least it wasn't in the Super Nintendo version.
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to try it? Yes, but there's a reason for it, and it's not even the soul cannon itself. You guys will see what I mean.
Because of science and stuff.
Well, science and stuff, and also the soul cannon does not come at you solo. See, that would be honorable, and Ronka has no interest in that. Or, I think Ronka is the standard accepted translation. That's weird, I thought it came with a flamethrower and a rocket launcher. Maybe I'm misremembering. Oh good, he immediately aged us.
I distinctly remember it having missile pods. Yes.
Oh, there they are, they're attached to it. That's why I couldn't see them. And now all hell's gonna break loose. Get ready!
You know, as you do.
Getting rid of those missiles is priority number 1, because now we're on a timer, and it's not a generous timer. Oh god, it has magic evasion. You know, throw the freaking mithril sword at it. That's not too bad. We need to kill this thing. Oh my god. Why are you plinking? That doesn't make sense. Force used vampire, fine. Oh, Galuf has full HP. I thought he was one of the ones who got missiled. That means Lena's the one who got missiled. Which probably means I need to use a potion on her. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. Why would I be angry?
You sound angry. You sound angry. You are you okay?
No, Terry. I'm not.
Oh hi.
Oh boy, here it comes. Hold on to your butts. So, that's half our HP. So, this thing needs to die, like, now-ish. No, it does seem like it's weak to lightning now. That's very curious. Because not only does it blast you, it's gonna blast us again.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the upside is Vampire will help, but we also now have Sap cast on us, which means if we don't kill it before it fires again, we're just going to lose Lena. End of discussion. Each of us lands a successful vampire. I can at least keep 3/4 of the party alive again if it fires. And I'd really rather it not, but I get the feeling it's about to. I have fought this guy a lot, can you tell? Oh, and here's the thing. Missile doesn't work on it. Magic Hammer doesn't help. This isn't a spell it's casting, it's its regular AI routine. That's just how this thing is. Crap. Well, bye, Lena. Ah, finally. Alright. Alright, we got past two really big hurdles that this run had me worried about. Go team. I mean, we're nearly dead, but we still technically won. Guess that hole's our way in. Sure looks like it. Find out soon enough.
Good on you, Steve.
You know, when we heal. Because holy crap.
At least we're not getting,
Didn't mean to go up.
now that the flak batteries have been removed, now we're not going to get attacked while we, enter.
That's right. Huh, Bartz, it sure looks like you just got shot in the face twice by a rail cannon. Yeah, funny, right?
Why do you look, visibly wizened? Oh, no reason.
I'm old now. I'm going to drink prune juice and watch Matlock.
And Columbo.
You know, just old man things. Hashtag old man things.
And then we'll watch Golden Girls. Ooh-wee.
That's a wild evening right there.
And then we'll go to bed at 4:30.
Now that's funny. We are officially in the ruins of Ronka.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, those are beefy dudes. Yeah, this is the part where having Zerker might make or break this party. Oh boy. I don't really remember this very well, guys, I'll be honest. So I'm gonna try sizing them up and see if maybe their magic defense is lower. Yeah, magic seems to be a good strategy here.
In the past, people were very, very... What the...
It's Water Scroll.
Oh.
Do the job quite nicely.
I was about to say, I'm like, I don't remember, you having fought against Shinryu yet, so why would you have Tidal Wave?
Well, because I am a man who prefers to over-prepare.
Yeah, so I went to the Cleft of Dimensions, fought the God of Dragons, and then came back.
Yeah, just in case.
High five to my bro, Gilgamesh, who I haven't even met yet.
Yep. That's just how, swag I am. I believe that's a heavy armor. That was correct. That'll help keep our Zerker alive. Oof. Man, there's got to be a more economical way of dealing with those guys. Cannot walk across that. See, it's a little inconsistently enforced because you do need to walk across the machinery at points. Oh yeah, these guys, they can cast arrow. If you didn't have arrow already, this is a good opportunity to get it. That's arrow too, but you get what I mean. They're wind affinity monsters is the point I was making.
Arrow to Judgment Day.
Alright, let's see if we can go around back this way. I forget what the deal with those mages is. Ah, right. Me hating
What
them.
you need to do is you need to do what as the great sage Kazuto informed you to do.
And old people die.
Mm-hmm.
That checks out.
Exactly.
Defeat 1,000 monsters. Wait, like, there is no way forward if that's not the way forward. What is this garbage?
Have you gone over to the left?
I thought I had, but I can double check. The tidal wave comes from the other direction. You need to go stock up. Maybe an opportunity for us to stop and level up a bit. We're going to run out of resources if we keep this up. Fodder seems to work reasonably well here.
Sadly, we're not going to be able to... This is about when we get the 4th crystal, right?
We will get the 4th crystal at the end of this particular dungeon, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've got to fall back. We're not going to make it like this.
Yeah, so I was remembering things correctly then.
Yeah, we're going to fall back and level up a little bit before we push our luck. Upside is the money and XP here are really good. And thankfully, getting the elemental scrolls is not difficult anymore. Alright. Okay, back to safety. That was a little harrowing. And as I recall, this is why I was remembering you could... No? I thought you could rest on the ship. I guess that is just not a thing. Or maybe I'm thinking of Final Fantasy VI. Who knows? It's irrelevant. At any rate, join us here again for more Final Fantasy V as we power up a little bit more and we tackle the ruins of Ronka. And we'll see you guys there.
What could possibly go wrong?